What's going on, everybody? My name is Sean, and I am reporting on behalf of Mad Indie Media. I am at the Volt of Vultures once again, this time with Solar Point. Solar Point, how's it going?
Chillin'.
We are
Excited.
here ahead of your set at the Volt of Vultures, the 3rd anniversary of Vultures. Do you guys have maybe a couple of words about what Vultures means to you? You all play here quite a bit. You want to share some stories?
I mean, I can go first. No, Vultures is a super special bar to us. It's Bo and I have been coming here for as long as we've been friends. I think coming to see shows and stuff. So, I've always wanted to play here, and then once we got our first show here, it was just like, oh my gosh, I love it here, and now it feels like our home to come play here. Honestly,
The rest is history.
Yeah, it's like we don't even get nervous, like here at least before shows. I don't know. It just feels like home.
It does
Feels
Like,
like
even
home.
if we're not playing a show, it's like
I agree.
Yeah,
I think
we're
we've all
gonna go
found a
here
home in
soon.
Vultures.
always a good time. Yeah.
I only came here one time to do karaoke, and it was none of these guys were here. I just went because I was like, yeah, karaoke, that sounds fun. It was pretty nice. I was sold on the lights that are on the inside along with the mirror above the bar. I'm all about lights, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty tight. And then next thing I know, I meet these guys, and they're like, hey, yeah, so we're gonna go play some shows and do some karaoke's at the Vultures, and I'm like, oh, I know that place. It's nice. I can't believe it's only been 3 years since they've been here. I thought they've been here longer from the way everybody kind of gathers around here, and it's just it's one of those hidden gems, you might say, in the grand old landscape of Colorado Springs.
It is such a gem of a venue, and I think both of us and many other bands, many other musics, many other creatives have found a home here at Vultures, so we love this place.
absolutely, it's
Very
really
excited
cool.
to be part of the 3rd birthday of Vultures.
Yes,
We're
it's
here
really fun.
ahead of your set, and I did get the pleasure of catching your Halloween cover set the other night.
Thank you.
Want to
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that? What band did you cover?
We covered the Pixies for that night. It was all of us were different bands, so it was the Pixies, the Ramones, the Cure, and then you were covering Elliott Smith, and that was awesome. Last minute, like baller, bro. But no, honestly, one of the hardest things we've ever undertaken, I would argue, at least for myself vocally, it was a lot doing both vocal parts for Frank Black and Kim, so I was just like, oh my god, I'm bouncing around.
And I would
But-
wager to say that's fairly different from your own sound.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I
we
feel-
had learned like one song, and we were like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be easy." And then it was like a month out, and we like actually started learning the set, and we were like, "Oh shit!" Like we should have started earlier. But it went really well, and it was a ton of fun. Like I love playing all those songs.
If you were to do a Halloween cover set next year, which band would you choose this time?
We're already talking about it. We're hopefully doing Black Sabbath.
Yep.
Nice. That would be cool as fuck.
Yes.
And that would very much fit the playing that you guys offer on stage and everything.
Thank you.
I have come to find that you don't have demos out. However, you draw a crowd wherever you go. That's a
Yes,
pretty
thank
remarkable
you.
thing to do.
I appreciate it. We don't know how or why that happened, but we're very grateful for it, and it's really fucking cool.
It's the aroma of weed and passion and the sweet summer sex smell, I guess, that comes off of us. I don't know. It's kind of like we're just like catnip, you know. You get one whiff of it and you just got to get more.
Can't get enough. I
Can't get enough.
that. Would you guys like to take a brief moment to tell us what we can expect from your set tonight? Do you want to maybe take a moment to describe your sound, maybe a couple of influences who influence your sound and made you maybe want to start music, some stuff like that?
Well, for our sound, like a lot of people will ask, like, "Well, what kind of music do you guys play?" And we're always just like, But we were labeled as like acid grunge and space funk, and it's just we all have like a lot of very different and very similar at the same time, like music tastes. Like we all have our own favorite bands, and all 4 of us are really good at listening to each other, and we're just like, oh, like you're really good at that, like lean into it. Like Hannah's a fantastic like jazz vocalist. Owen can make like the weirdest, coolest noises on guitar. Trent's fucking nuts on drums. Like we just draw from what inspires
the
us,
truth.
and it blends really well. So
And you got Thunderfingers over here.
Literally, I'm like, don't count
Goddamn.
yourself out of that mix.
It's
feel
okay to
like
brag.
We have like a few bands we all really enjoy, and that kind of what brought us together. But we definitely have like our specific taste. You know, like we definitely like Bo said, we all have our own different favorite bands, but I feel like we all really like Sublime and Primus and some of that 90s stuff, and that's kind of what
Jane's
brought
Addiction,
us together.
mostly
Yeah.
grunge. Yeah.
Bands.
Very much, yeah.
Hell yeah, Primus sucks.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
saying.
Primus
I
sucks.
feel like kind of a good way to put it. He already said earlier that, you know, since we come from so many backgrounds of music and then we also listen to each other, another good point is we just let the other just kind of do their own thing. Like before, you know, I've messed around in bands before I came out here in Colorado, and you know, there's one guitarist that was like kind of giving me ideas of what to do on the drums. And when I got here and I started jamming with them, they just said, "Yeah, Trent, we just want you to just go nuts. Just do your thing. Hit
be
as
yourself."
many things as you possibly can." And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's good. And really, it's just led us with so many grand ideas. Just one person will shit out something, and then we'll just kind of look at it collectively as a group and then start piecing off of it. And next thing you know, we create a song and we're like, oh, yes. And it could be about many topics, from Costco trips to whale fucking to sunflowers, getting really drunk, to being
more
pissed off at someone. You know, it's
There
we
you
go
go.
all over the.
Possibilities are limitless.
It's all about storytelling, our adventures through life, and it's just all a great time. I'll tell you
So
what.
that's kind of how you're tackling the writing process. One of you may come to the group and approach and say, oh, I got this riff or I got this vocal line. How are you guys writing your songs?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
My-
One person has
Just
the
messing
starting
around.
idea.
Yeah.
To practice and be like, oh, keep doing that. Like, and then it comes together, or we'll be like, remember that for later. Like,
Yeah.
like one or two right now that we're trying to piece together. That like there's something there. We're just like getting the bones of it together.
I think we got about
Most of the
5.
time, like
We've got a
when
couple,
Bo and I,
There's 5 up in the air.
when Bo and I first started writing and playing together, like we both kind of have the philosophy that you know your instrument better than anyone. Like I can't play bass or guitar or drums like these guys can. So like we are all very strong in what we do, and so we just try to bring everything that we got to
But
everything
we'll
we
also
write.
speak up if something's not working. We'll be like, hey, like write something else, you know. So like that's a good part of
That's
it too.
good. So I'm hearing the keys to success here: open communication and collaboration.
Always.
Yeah.
That is fantastic, Hannah. I love your patches. Those
Hey,
are really
thank
cool.
you so much. I appreciate most
does
of them
Solar
from
Point
him.
have any like merch or anything
we're
available for
getting
sale tonight?
more. So we don't have any tonight because we sold out at our last few shows and just have been.
They're
like, oh
going
my
like
gosh, yeah.
hotcakes.
Yeah.
It's been busy, so we're getting more before the 13th. Hopefully, we're playing the Black Sheep on the 13th, so we're gonna try to have a bunch of stuff for the Black Sheep. And
Very
everything.
cool. Will
But
you
yes.
potentially have more of your back patch? Do you mind showing the
So,
camera, perhaps?
Yes. So this actually I made myself out of our first batch of shirts we ever made. We made them by hand. We just got some like fabric paint from Michaels and a stencil that Bo made, and spray painted the shirts. And we're like, here's our first shirts, and so we had one left, and I was like, I'm gonna
Hell
turn that
yeah.
into a patch. So I don't know if we'll have any official Solar Point back patches, but I do hope to have patches in general.
Not like that, because with the shirts, I'm trying to do like a different design every run. I thought that would be cool. So if you see a shirt that you really like and you're like, I really like that, you're never gonna see it again if it sells out. So.
You gotta act quick, people. You see something you like, you get it then and there.
We need your money. I need money to buy waffles. If I don't have waffles, I'm leaving the band.
Yeah.
Without the band, there's no drummer. Without no drummer, there ain't no monkey.
Give him waffle money.
I
You waffle money.
What he
Yep,
said.
support his waffle habit.
Need a fix on the waffles, man.
Solar Point, thank you so much for speaking
Thank
with us
you.
today. We are very much looking forward to your set here tonight at the Volt of Vultures 3rd anniversary party. It's going to be so much fun. Do you have any final words for the audience out there? When's your next show?
Oh yeah. So we're playing the Black Sheep on the 13th, like I said, with North by North, Semi-Fiction, and Noise Resort. And then we will be playing again in December on the 13th at Lulu's downtown with oh my gosh, it's a stacked lineup. It's the Ambergene, Sambergene, Same Dude, and Total Cult. So we got a
Love
fun
those
couple
guys.
shows,
Yeah.
and recordings will be happening.
we've had some
we've had some
rough
it's-
luck with that.
yeah.
But we're gonna get
So
it.
we're gonna
working
get
on it.
there.
Just give us a moment.
Heck yeah.
I feel like another key is patience along with the band and our fans. Please. We're trying.
It's harder than it sounds.
Also, I would like to point out this is like it's going to be our first Black Sheep show.
Yeah.
Which
Hell
is-
yeah, congrats.
Oh, we haven't even been together for what, 6 months?
Yeah,
Even? Maybe
Owen
it has been
joined-
6
It's been
months?
about 8 months, I think, since all 4 of us now.
We played the first show.
No,
with
yeah,
you
he
guys.
was in June.
February. Yeah, so I guess
June,
I was like
July, August,
six-
September, October,
Oh,
November.
wow.
five
So
more-
5.
Yeah, so we've
We're
only
jumping
been
on this
5
train
months.
early. Very happy about that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
It's crazy.
We're excited. Go see it because
It's gonna be
it's
fun.
cool. It's got to be some cool people there, and you get to see the cool clutch banger that they hang up. It's awesome. That's all I got to
Also,
say.
Fun note on the Black Sheep, that's like sort of why we're a band, is because when Hannah and I first started hanging out, she was like, hey, you should come see this band at the Black Sheep. And it was same dude. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
And then that like inspired us to start a band, basically.
Love
so,
them. You know, last night, same
it's a
dude
very
and
special-
Amber Jean
The
both
best.
played here. Total Cult is playing later today. Love Noise Resort. So excited that you guys are playing with all those fantastic
Yeah,
bands.
it's gonna be
Us too.
awesome. We're really stoked.
Well, thank you again, Solar Point. Really appreciate the time here in the interview. Looking forward to your set tonight. Thanks
Thank you
again.
so much, Sean. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you
us.
guys.
I'm Sean with Mad
Mad
Indie
Indie
Media.
Media.
We'll see you all on the next one.